What up, world? It's your boy J Star back again with the Week 16 Saturday slate, man. So we got a two-gamer right here. Should be pretty fun, man, to just be able to do a two-game, man. I love these kind of shortened slates, man. It's really fun to do. So we got for the first game here, it's going to be Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, which what we got going on here? So it looking like two 11 personnel teams. Think they're both one high safety defenses and man style defense at that. So it's kind of a defense they both go against at practice all the time. So they should be very familiar with how to attack it. But it looks like for the Steelers, people are attacking out wide and in the slot. Somewhat of pass catching back too as well. So we're looking for Browning here. It's for Mixon is going to be in play then. And then I'm thinking Higgins is going to have a big game here, especially with Chase being banged up. I don't think he's going to end up being able to play with that shoulder. But if he does push through, then, he is a play. But I do like still Higgins a little bit more here. We just saw like Pittman was about to kill the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. He was on pace to at least have 150 or 170 yards, something like that. I think Higgins, with the volume of targets I see him getting in this game is definitely probably going off here. Same type of, style of player that I would say Pittman is, though. 6'4", got the height, actually way faster, but definitely the mossing ability, the slant route ability, all that type of stuff. So definitely can see that working out. Since they also are attacking them in the slot area, then we got Boyd is going to be in play. I think there's a consistent amount of targets going to Hudson that he is a play still here because of that. Like, just a consistent amount of targets. You never know if he's going to actually get the touchdown or not, or just have a decent amount of yards too. So these would be the plays I'm looking at with Browning. I would I would probably move out Boyd a little bit though. I would kind of look at these three would probably be my strongest plays to take with Browning. On the other side here though, we got Trubisky is still starting. Oh no, he's not starting. They said Rudolph is actually starting. So we got Rudolph. Currently planning to start Rudolph. So Rudolph is going to get a week of practice in. It looks like people are attacking the Bengals the most in, I would say, the slot area. And then it would be wide out and then tight end. So we're actually looking at, let's see, from the slot, they only have Allen Robinson, which is, I don't know how much, he's going to get work. But, this is a short and slate. So could definitely, do something, possibly gets a touchdown or something like that, and then actually hits for $3,000. Out wide, we got two options here, though. Deontay Johnson and Pickens. I'm trying to think, though, because Greg Newsome, I think, lines up on the right side, and then you got Ward on the left side. So Deontay Johnson, I think, is the better play here, because Ward actually has given up a little bit more than what Newsome has. So I think Pickens has a harder matchup here. So I would lean more to Deontay Johnson. And I definitely would lean to Freiermuth. I think it definitely would be dumping a lot. From what I could think I remember about Rudolph, he was throwing a lot to Freiermuth. I feel like that was one of his favorite targets. So could be something like that. He's probably going to be dumping a lot, it feels like to me. But, if he does take some deep shots, I'll look at Deontay Johnson definitely being in play. If we'll have to come to figure out, though, if it ends up being Pickens is his favorite play, one of his favorite targets now, because we haven't really seen nothing from him. So it does make it a little hard from that side of the field, at least in things. But then we got the Buffalo Chargers game here. Easton Stick, man, didn't look too good for back-to-back games now. Even with, his attempts was high. He did end up getting the 3 touchdowns there. So we do know how the Chargers, they are going to at least compete, and definitely try to put up some points. It's looking like, for the Buffalo side of things, pass catching back is where people are attacking. So Eckler, I know he's coming off of, a rough outing last game. The game before, he finally hit for 21 fantasy points. Possibly, bounces back this game, though. I seen him a lot on that sideline in that last game, which was, I was kind of shocked. I thought they would at least continue to maybe give some more dumps to him. 6 targets is good, but the 5 attempts here in the rush was trash. But people have been attacking, like I said, Buffalo out wide. Out to the pass catching back. So definitely he should be in play here this week. And then a slot receiver is also where they're attacking. So we're going to see if Keenan Allen is able to go. Because without him being able to go, I don't really remember who was even in the slot. Because it felt like they was just mix and matching receivers out wide all the time. Like Palmer moved from the right side to end up moving to that left side late in the game and then scored the touchdown. So Quentin Johnson stayed out wide. Guyton was like in and out with Erickson. So I would say possibly these two is going to be in play then if somehow Keenan Allen's not able to go. But as long as Keenan Allen stays, then we're looking at Eckler and Keenan Allen getting a lot of targets, I feel like, in this game. Besides that, Bills have been pretty good against tight ends, so I'm not really looking there. Then on the other side, we got Allen, of course, and it looks like people are attacking with pass catching back, which has been killing, and James Cook coming up with an illness now, so hopefully he's able to recover in time because he's been on a hot streak at the pass catching and even the last game, at least the rushing side, which was crazy, 25 rush attempts. But before that, we was hitting off of just the pass catching attempts, was just getting it done, man, with the yards, like crazy. So then we're moving on though to, let's see, where else are they being attacked? It's going to be out wide in the tight end. So we got Diggs and of course Davis are the plays out wide here. At tight end, Kincaid looks like he has a shoulder injury here. So he's going to be in play, but I also even think Knox is going to be a play at 2,700. If somehow, of course, Kincaid is out, then I like Knox a lot here at 2,700. As soon as he got back, he had 3 targets. Last game, he got none. But I think, bounce back performance, and, him for sure. I think he does get some targets and is able to do something at least against the Chargers defense. So just making one lineup, man, for this slate here. I'm thinking I'm definitely going to go ahead and lean with the best quarterback here. I know he's coming off a performance where he didn't do much, but it was because the running back took over. So because of that, we didn't get a 20-something point, at least fantasy point. And most of the time, Josh Allen is going to get you 20-something points. So I'm going to go ahead and roll with Josh Allen. With running back, though, I'm going to kind of switch it up a little bit here. I think everybody's going to be mad on Cook. And if he is ill, we've seen a lot of players when they're ill, they haven't been able to perform like Michael Jordan in the flu game. So I'm going to go ahead and leave him out and go with Eckler and Mixon instead here. And then at receiver, got to have a stack to go with Josh Allen. So I'm going to go with Davis here. Neither one of these receivers have been having good performances, but I think Davis is more recent of having at least a good game here, a 25-point game there at least. Compared to Diggs, he's just been, same game. They both had the same game, I think. Philly game. Let's check that out. Make sure that was the same game there. Philly game, yeah. So that was both of their last performance. That was good. I'm expecting Davis, to be able to do well here against the Chargers defense, though. The deep threat of him, I feel like he hits in this game. I'm also going to go with the Knox play at 2,700 to take some savings there. And then, let's see, where else do I want to go here? I think I'm going to go ahead and tie in the stack of Mixon with Higgins. I think them both could actually do well together here against Pittsburgh. It looked like Moss and, like I said, and Pittman was about to have a really good game. Both of them got hurt against Pittsburgh. So I'm thinking, we get a second chance at it again with Cincinnati here with Mixon and Higgins. I'm thinking I'm going to go with a run back option here for against the Buffalo game. I'm going to go with Palmer, man. They're just always going to at least give him targets. I feel like he can do something. It seems like they're willing to move him around. So possibly if they have to, because Keenan Allen isn't able to play, possibly he ends up getting into that slot. It feels like he's more their best receiver. They got explosive and reliable. So I'm going to go with him at $5,000 there. In the flex here, let's see. I'm going to do my flex. Matter of fact, I'm going to just take my defense here, and I'm going to go with the Bills defense, man, against the Chargers. Easton Stick just feels like he's going to eventually turn over the ball. All you have to do is hit him, it seems like, so far, and he's fumbling. So if the Bills can just get the pressure, Von Miller gets in there and gets a sack, I feel like it's a sack fumble, possibly recover for the defense for a touchdown or something like that. So definitely they should be, salivating at their mouth to try to get in that backfield and hit him because he's just losing that ball every time he's been sacked. And then I'm looking at Chase Brown here, Pickens, Boyd, which we already said Boyd was a play to be attacked in that slot. He did hit on that last play of the game, though. For it was like 44 yards. So I wonder if they can follow somewhat of that performance with him. He is going to get a lot of targets if Chase is out. So if Chase is out, I wouldn't mind taking him. If Chase is able to go, then I would kind of lean towards the Chase Brown kid because just that run, man, every running back that came in after, Moss was doing well. So I would actually take the two backs here instead of, even taking the receiver. But like I said, I'm willing to switch the to Boyd if somehow Chase is not able to go. So this is what my first look, man, lineup here, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I was able to help y'all out. For y'all to cash big on this Saturday slate, man. Stay tuned though, because I'll definitely probably be doing a final look once all these injuries have cleared up on Friday. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy J Star, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.